Good morning, students. Today we are going to read another very important question in the topic of Chaudry Rehmat Ali in the subject of history O levels. This is one of the very important question which is expected to be placed in the coming papers of history. So concentrate yourself. The question is, was the work of Allama Iqbal more important to the Pakistan movement than that of the Rehmat Ali? So actually we are going to compare the contributions made by the Allama Iqbal and the Chaudry Rehmat Ali for Pakistan movement. Very important question. So concentrate yourself. Allama Iqbal and Chaudry Rehmat Ali both contributed to the shaping of the Pakistan national movement in their own way. Allama Iqbal was a philosopher poet who later emerged as a prominent political leader. He had started inspiring Muslims of India through his poetry, containing strong spirit of the Muslim nationalhood. His views culminated in his historic address of the Allahabad, December 1930, that he delivered while presiding over the annual session of the League. In this address, he proposed a separate and independent Muslim homeland in the Muslim majority provinces of the northwestern India. He emphatically proved Muslims as a distinct nation who deserve to live in their own country. These views were adopted by the Muslim League in 1930s, and Jinnah paid him rich tribute on the passage of the Lahore Resolution in March 1940. Iqbal was hailed as the architect of Pakistan because of his hope and prediction of a separated Muslim homeland. He also represented the Muslims in the second and third roundtable conferences where he negotiated for the protection of the Muslims. He wanted Muslim League to be an effectively organized party, and for this, he persuaded Jinnah to return to India. Muslim League gradually became a strong party under the dynamic leadership of the Jinnah on his return from England in 1934. Iqbal was opposed to both the British rule and the Indian National Congress domination. He further urged that Indian Muslims should make progress in the light of true Islamic tenets, independent of the Hindu influence on one hand and the Western capitalism on the other. His views inculcated awareness among Muslims, who eventually got mobilized on the Muslim League platform. His views were adopted by the Jinnah and the Muslim League. On the other hand, Chaudry Rehmat Ali was an important influence on the struggle for a separate homeland for Muslims for several reasons. Chaudry Rehmat Ali was a student leader while studying in England. He strongly believed in the two-nation theory and had a firm conviction that independent Muslim homeland was the only solution for the problems in this subcontinent. Secondly, his importance lies in the fact that he coined the name Pakistan for the Muslim state, which gained much popularity. In the 1930s, he called upon the Muslim leaders attending the roundtable conferences and freely distributed his famous pamphlet, Now or Never. Among them, In his pamphlet, he argued in favor of the partition of the India along communal lines to create an independent Muslim homeland comprising of the Muslim majority provinces of northwestern India. The pamphlet and the name Pakistan became quite popular in 1930s, and the Muslim League adopted the same in his struggle in the 1940s. Thirdly, he founded an association called the Pakistan National Movement in London for this purpose. Chaudry Rehmat Ali was in London when roundtable conferences were being held. He met Muslim leaders and urged them to press for nothing less than an independent Muslim state. By that time, Mr. Jinnah and Muslim leaders were of the opinion that the best solution for the Muslims was to try for a loose federation of India with protected rights for Muslims. Thus, Chaudry Rehmat Ali was ahead of his time. Although he was not involved in the politics of the subcontinent, but the importance of his ideas and efforts cannot be ignored or forgotten. As compared to Allama Iqbal, Chaudry Rehmat Ali could not become more popular mainly because the latter demanded struggle for a fully independent Muslim state, whereas the former, Allama Iqbal, expressed his hope of a Muslim homeland within the British India or outside it in 1930 address. Jinnah, for the same reason, was influenced more by Allama Iqbal's view. Rehmat Ali also opposed majority of the Muslim League leaders on their acceptance of the June 3rd plan that declared partition of the Punjab and Bengal. Jinnah therefore refused to meet him. In the final analysis, it seems that Allama Iqbal contributed more to the Pakistan movement because he was the leader who predicted the creation of a Muslim homeland from the platform of the Muslim League, and also because he was the one who inspired leaders like Jinnah to focus their attention on the materialization of his dream and his vision. So students, this is very important question. The comparison between Chaudry Rehmat Ali and Allama Iqbal's contribution towards Pakistan movement. Very important question. So read this lecture again and make your notes. Thank you so much.